Kit Kats Can Read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video. In today's video I'm bringing you my first book haul that I've got since I've been in this flat. So this is going to be like my May book haul, and I've got some awesome books to share with you guys. Now I will say I haven't actually spent any money on these books, purely because I need to save up for my first month of rent and all the bills and all of that, and because of my credit card for the previous month of April, it's going to be a big amount to pay towards the end of the month, so I can't really purchase any books of such as of yet. So I'm near enough going to put a hold on books for now. Failing that, if I do end up getting books, it's going to go on my credit card, which I can pay off in the next month, but I'm going to try and start to do a little thing where maybe I buy a book a week, and that way I just sort of see how well I go. But I also kind of want to do the 10 to 1 book challenge, but I read 10 books in order to get one, or the 5 to 1. I'll just see how I feel, because 10 to 1 might be a bit of a struggle because I rarely read 10 books a month, so we'll see where it goes with that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with this book haul. The first one I have to share with you is actually a review book that I have received this month. This is called Night of the Party, and it's by Tracy Mathias, and it is published by Scholastic. And I'm just going to read to you the premise of this book because it sounds really good. It says, how do you speak out if you have no rights? After withdrawing from the EU, Britain is governed by the party, and everyone born outside the country is subject to immediate arrest and deportation, and failing to report illegals is a crime. Zara is the only one who knows how her friend Sophie died, but Zara is an illegal, and she can't tell anyone her secrets, not even Ash, who is the boy she loves, and the boy who needs to know the truth. And as the country prepares for an election, Zara must make an impossible choice. Sounds really good, guys, and I'm really excited. So this book is actually already released now, but it's really interesting considering all of the election things that have been going on recently, and I just love the premise of this book, so I'm totally bought on this. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Scholastic for sending this book to me. And what I like is when they sent this book, they sent me this, it's a little ballad thing. It says, Night of the Party. Vote only once by putting a cross in the box next to your choice. Should Sophie tell Ash what she knows? Yes, tell her secret and risk being arrested. No, stay quiet, but Ash won't find out what happened to his sister. And that's what it looks like here. And I think that was really cool, and I really like it when I get sent really cool things along with the books. And there's also a nice little letter that's from the author that is here, and it says here, early in 2015 they set out to write a novel about love and grief. The story began as an intimate one about a triangle of relationships between a dead girl, her brother and her friend, Sophie, Ash and Zara. And I wondered, what if Zara and Ash met and fell in love, and what if she didn't tell him that she had known Sophie? So it was early 2015, and they supposed picking up straws in the wind when it occurred to them that the barrier could be due to politics. And what if this story happened in a Britain where a nationalist politics had triumphed, and where the ruling party was attempting to reverse immigration by revoking the right to stay of anyone not born in Britain. And over the course of the next 16 or so months, they wrote a novel of political speculation, a dark fantasy that did, of course, but reality at certain points, especially when it came to imagining life in one of the party's deportation centres. And then the summer of 2016 brought the referendum campaign, deadly extremist violence and the referendum result, a spike in hate crime and abrupt, profound insecurity about the future of people who had lived their lives and made their most important relationships here. The distant shadows of their imagination no longer seem quite so distant and so insubstantial. And Night at the Party remains a dark fantasy, but as I wrote the final draft over the autumn and winter, it felt as if it was touching reality at raw and odd points. And they wrote, remembering Jo Cox's words at the turn of the page, we have more in common than that which divides us. And this is a novel of love and grief, of shared humanity, of the deep and universal things that connect us across all borders. Tracy Mathias. So I thought that was a really nice letter that they wrote to go along with the book. So yes, again, massive thank you to Scholastic. I definitely look forward to giving this book a read. Let me know down below in the comments if this sounds like your sort of thing, and if so, this book is on the shelves now, so definitely get yourselves a copy. Another book release that I've got as review for this month is The Wonder of Us by Kim Culbertson. This sounds really good, a great summer sort of read, and there's a quote from Jennifer Niv on the front, who is one of my favourite authors. They said it's an epic journey of love and friendship. Now this is about Abby and Rhea. They're best friends, complete opposites, living on different continents, currently mad at each other and about to travel around Europe. So since Rhea has moved away with her family to Berlin, she and Abby have struggled to be there for one another and they haven't spoken in weeks. But Rhea is pretty sure that she knows the perfect way to make things better. A grand tour of European cities, 2 weeks, 6 countries, unimaginable fun. Can the lush countrysides and dazzling cities of Europe fix their friendship, and does growing up mean growing apart? So it sounds really good and a definite great summer read, and I look forward to giving this a read pretty soon, and I think this is out in the stores now, so if so, then definitely get your hands on it. So whilst I was on Amazon, I discovered that I still had a bit of an Amazon voucher left, and I also had some money that I'd earned whilst working with Younique. So I had some money to spend on that. It was around £30, so in total it was like 60 something pounds I had to spend, I think. And I got Assassin's Creed Origins as the game, and that is over there, it's ready to play. That was around £30. So with the other, I got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Land by Newt Scamander. This is the illustrated edition, and I'm so glad that I finally had this. It was like £12 on Amazon, and it was in my wish list for so long, but the images that go along with these beasts are amazing, and I'm really excited that I have this book. I put this on this month's TBR so that I could just dive into it and treasure it with my heart, but I'm so glad that I finally have this now, and then when I read it, it's going to go straight onto my Harry Potter bookshelf, which is right behind, that you guys have seen in my weekly reading vlogs. And yes, I'm very excited that I have this book. Next of all, my mother, I think she went to a writing course with Mark Haddon, and she asked me which book would I like signed and personalised from him, and to be honest, like, the only book that I've ever been interested in is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. So my mum sent me this very book, and inside she managed to get him to personalise it to me, to Katie, with best wishes, Mark Haddon, which is really nice. So really grateful that my mum actually managed to do that for me, and now I can actually finally read this book. And what I really like about this book is, I believe it's about this boy that's got Asperger's, and one night he sees this like murder that's gone on. And so yeah, and considering I work with mentally ill patients, I have a massive interest in this book, so thank you to my mother for getting this signed and personalised for me. The next couple of books I pre-ordered, and I got those with the Amazon gift voucher money. The first of which is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the size of the book, so it's not as big and bulky as the others, but this is simply a novella. And I've heard really good things about this already. I know it's been released now for about, well, it's been out for like nearly a week now, and it took a while for my copy to actually finally come, but it's really pretty. In the light you can kind of see there, and that's really gorgeous. So I'm glad that I actually have this now, so that I can read A Court of Rings and Ruin, and then I can read this. So I'm really happy that I have this, but I love the first 2 books that are in this series, so I look forward to continuing on with it. And the other pre-order that I got, I'm really excited about, and that is Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. And this is a spin-off to Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, which I really enjoyed. I absolutely love and adore the movie so much. And it's about Leah, and I'm just really excited. And this was a book that I also mentioned in my anticipated releases of this month. I am so excited to give this book a read. Now that I have it in my hands, I look forward to it, but I've also kind of heard like mixed reviews of this book as well. Like, some people were kind of disappointed with it, so I'm just going to go into it like with no expectations whatsoever and just see what I think. And look, it kind of matches my hair, which is really awesome. I have some other things to share with you this month. I had a pre-order that came in the mail, and I was actually really happy to come home to it because I wasn't actually expecting it so soon. But that is Warstorm by Victoria Aveyard. I got the beautiful hardback, and it's blue and it's gorgeous. Now I have read the first book, Red Queen, however I do need to reread it. I did remember enjoying it at the time, so now that I've got all the books that are in the series, I definitely look forward to giving it a read, and I'm very excited. So I'm really happy that this came in the mail. Next of all, I've got a review book that has come. This is called Suicide Club by Rachel Heng. I really like this because it's sort of holographic and neon, a bit like a neon sign, and I'm really excited about this book. So it comes out in July, so I'll just give you a little insight to what it is about. It says here that Suicide Club is a novel that explores ethics and our society's obsession with youth, beauty and wellness. Rachel Heng is a Singaporean writer, and this story, all it literally says about it is get a 9-to-5 job, sleep 8 hours a night, exercise for 30 minutes a day, always look before you cross the road, don't eat bread or sugar, do yoga, don't raise your voice, don't listen to jazz, keep on smiling even if you feel like dying, love life, live forever. So it's about a plausible world in which all technology lives in service to maintaining health and wellness, and it has a governmental mandate. So I think it just sounds interesting, and I definitely look forward to reading it. It says here 10th of July is when this book actually releases, and it's also going to be available as an ebook copy. So I just want to say like a massive thank you to the publisher for sending this to me. I believe this came from Hodder, so thank you very much to Hodder for sending this to me. I'm really excited. It's just so pinky and it's so nice, and also as a sort of like publishing incentive, they sent me a couple of little quirky bits as well. So I got this badge, and right here it literally says they leave us no choice. So there is that. Hope you guys can give that a look and see. So I thought that was really cool. And then I also got 2 little chocolate hearts as well. So that's like pretty funky, so thank you very much for these hearts. I am going to nibble on one now when I get it open, because you know me, can't not eat chocolate. The next thing that I want to share with you, it's actually a CD album, but it comes as a book, so I just want to share this with you. So I have a massive love for BTS, which is a K-pop band. If you don't know what K-pop is, it's Korean pop music, and they sort of like, they sing and they rap and they dance, and I'm completely obsessed with BTS. So I'm just slowly getting all of their previous albums. So I pre-ordered their new one, which came out like only a few days ago, like literally this month, and so that is coming I think all the way from Korea, so I'm really excited about that one. And I'm literally just like slowly getting all their other albums. So this one I got from eBay, someone was getting rid of it, it's in really good condition, it's their 4th mini album, so it's like really gorgeous, and it's blue, so I thought like this was really cool. And it comes like with pictures, like I say, it's a little picture album as well, so if you like your Korean pop, I totally suggest you get it. So this one actually came with a little photo card, and it's got V on it, V, one of the guys from the group, so I thought like that was really cool for them to send me that one. And then at the back we have the CD, so I'm going to listen to that in my car when I drive to work today. It's got 9 tracks on it, so yes, I'm very excited to give that a listen, but I just wanted to share with you guys because it's kind of like book based, and I'm hauling it, so yes, this is, it's really gorgeous, so happy that I have it. And, yes. The next set of things I like to share with you, I've got the Animal Art books, as you're all aware, by Lucy Daniels, which are a childhood series that was about animals, and the girl's parents are vets. And there's an adult series where she is a lot older, and yeah, so it's kind of like sparked my love for all of these books again. So I wanted to also get hold of her other books. So Dolphin Diaries, I absolutely love dolphins so much. So someone was selling this bundle pack on eBay for really cheap, just a few pounds, and I was just like sold. So I've got book number 1, which is Into the Blue. So Dolphin Diaries, book number 1, Into the Blue. Then I've got book number 2, which is Touching the Waves. So Dolphin Diaries, Touching the Waves. And then I've got 2 special edition books. We've got a summer special, which is Following the Rainbow. Dolphin Diaries, Following the Rainbow. And then I've got Dancing the Seas. So Dolphin Diaries, Dancing the Seas. And these were like this bundle. So I apologise for the really bad lighting, but I just got some more things that have arrived in May since I've been here. So I have got Summer at Hope Meadows by Lucy Daniels, and this I have already unboxed in my weekly vlog. So you guys would have seen the unboxing, and this is basically Mandy Hope from the Animal Ark series, the children's series, as she is an adult. So it's the first book that's in her adult series, so I'm really excited about this. I really want to kind of like reread the Animal Ark series as well, just get into it again, and like my love for the series, it was massive when I was a kid, so yes, so I'm very excited from that. And it's spurring off from the same author, so these are like some of her old books, but I really wanted to get to the Dolphin Diary series again, so I've got books 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 which have arrived. So number 3 is Riding the Storm, book number 4 is Under the Stars, book number 6 is Race in the Wind, book number 7 is Leaving the Shallows, and book number 8 is Beyond the Sunrise. So I've literally got all these now, and I'm going to be really excited to actually begin reading them. And then I got a couple of review books which I also unboxed in my weekly vlog. First of which is Queens of Fenban by Kendare Blake. So this came out at the beginning of May. It contains 2 novellas. One is called The Young Queens, the other one is called The Oracle Queen. So they are from the Three Dark Crowns universe, and so I'm really happy that I have these, a couple of novellas inside a book, so that I can read all of the books together. So I'm really happy to have received this for review, and I look forward to giving it a read. So a massive thank you to Nina for sending this to me, and also to Pan Macmillan in general as well. And then the other review book I'm so excited to read, guys, and that is Eve of Man by Giovanna and Tom Fletcher. This is literally going to be my next current read, so at the time it's like the 29th of May, so you guys are probably going to see this in June, depending on when I can get this video up. But I'm so excited, guys. It's going to be my next read after my other review book that I finish. I'm going to place it because I'm so highly anticipating this book so much, and I want to read it so bad that even now it's all I'm thinking about reading. But this comes out in June anyway, so you guys don't have to wait too long for it. I'm so excited, guys, and I have to again show the inside. So the inside papers are like this, which is really cool. It's like gold dust, and then look at the front, guys. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So this is an interesting book that I will just read you the inside because it's going to explain it a lot better anyway. So this is about Eve, who's been kept away from the opposite sex and the truth of her past. When she's 16, it's time for her to face her destiny. There are 3 potential males and they have been selected for her. So the future of humanity is literally in her hands, and she has always accepted her fate until she meets Bram. Eve wants to control over her life, and she wants freedom for her life. But how do you choose between love and the future of the human race? Eve of Man is the first in an explosive new trilogy by the best-selling authors Tom and Giovanna Fletcher. I'm so excited for this book, guys. I can see this book being a massive hit because it's Tom from McFly and it's Giovanna Fletcher. They are a married couple together, and I know are going to create this amazing baby that's from the dinosaur that pooped Christmas, and you're the one that I want. So who knows what will happen with this book, but I'm very, very excited. And then it's non-book related, but I got a BTS album, Wings, come in, and I got some photo cards that came with it, so I'm really excited about that. I've got Jimin, and it's a sign on the back as well, and I've got a couple of pictures as well, which is really awesome. But yeah, it's the Wings album, so it has a little photo book at the front, and then the CD album that's at the back, and the track list. So I'm gonna pop this in my car literally tomorrow, but I'm very excited that I have this album. I'm literally obsessed with BTS, and I've just been buying all of their past albums and stuff, and I've also ordered their brand new one, Love Yourself Tia. So I'm looking forward to that arriving, but that's coming straight from Korea, so I cannot wait for that. So yes, very excited about all of these goodies, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the goodies that have come from this section. So there you have it, guys. Those were all of the books that I've got in the month of May. Money funds are a little bit tight for this month, but I will not stop buying books. The excess amount will go down, but I think like that will be good, because then I can read more of the books I own, which, you know, I'm still really excited to read. It's just, I don't know, just when there's just so many books, it's like literally the saying, so many books, so little time. So yeah, I'm very excited to read all these books. So do let me know down below in the comments if you have read any of these books that I've mentioned in today's video and what you thought about them. And thank you very much for watching my video. Let me know what you guys are currently reading at the moment. But I hope you guys are going to have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!